was like a double whammy, basically. Yes, you've got a type of cancer, but no, we don't treat it. Hi, I'm Dany, and I was first diagnosed with CLL in April 2015. It was a lot to take in, and yet at the same time, not a lot was given to me to take in, if that makes sense. And everything you've ever heard is that leukemia is something that should be treated, that it's not, it's not pleasant. That's the kind of thing that you hear about in news reports, all over the place. And then to be told that you've got a version of leukemia that actually doesn't warrant treatment because it's not bad enough. And so somebody said to me, oh, well, that's really good if you might never need treatment. And it's like, yes, you're right, it is. But it's just really hard to have to live with knowing that you could or you couldn't. So, yeah, I personally think that there needs to be a lot more work done around how people are presented with this particular diagnosis. Initially, I sort of thought, yeah, I'm fine. Okay, I know what I've got now. There's nothing I can do about it. There's no current treatment because I'm not ill enough to warrant the treatment that is recommended, which is good, But then, obviously, in the background, my brain was still processing everything, and I found myself one day, around about, I don't know, it must have been about a couple of months later, I was driving to work, and I sort of thought, I can't really see the road. And it's because I was crying, because obviously it was just constantly in the back of my mind. So I obviously had to pull over. And then I called work and I said, look, I'm not having a good day. And, I don't feel myself. And from I think then, I sort of went on a bit of a downward spiral, I guess. I couldn't really think properly. And the thought of being in work was just almost impossible. So I went to see my doctor again, and he basically said, I think you've got sort of anxiety/depression. So he said, let's try some antidepressants. The more that it was just churning around in my head, the more I can't say that I was stressed. I just couldn't concentrate on anything. I couldn't really function properly. I mean, it's not like I was bedridden or anything like that. I was still, getting dressed and all the rest of it. But I couldn't seem to stop thinking about it. Primarily, people on watch and wait are sort of left to their own devices. And this has been my experience. Obviously, I can't speak for everybody with CLL. But, it seems to me that it's been my responsibility to find out information, because there hasn't been an awful lot forthcoming from anywhere else. It's just a very weird experience to have a disease that nobody can do anything about. And I appreciate that lots of people who have leukemia of the other types have, not very great outcomes. And I do appreciate that in a way, watch and wait is a better outcome, if you like. However, it's my personal life, and I sort of feel like I'm entitled to more support than I currently feel is offered by either primary or secondary care, really.